Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene often uses her Twitter account to attack people on the left or just Democrats. In this case, she's attacking Lindsey Graham with just a photo. This is a whole post. This is on her official congressional Twitter account. It's a photo of Lindsey Graham, and I believe that's Dana Bash, and he is holding up a Bud Light can. It's the promotional one that was given to Dylan Mulvaney. Now, you might be surprised that Lindsey Graham would be posing with that, considering the boycott and everything. Well, obviously he didn't. It's photoshopped. This is the actual photo. It was just a beer. Admittedly, a beer that is 3/4 head. I don't know fourth that, but that's the only real sin here, is that they didn't know how to pour a beer. Marjorie Greene wants her base to believe that Lindsey Graham is delighting in Bud Light's association with a trans person. Obviously designed to get her transphobic, violent followers to hate Lindsey Graham as much as they hate trans people themselves. It was obviously photoshopped. As dumb as Marjorie Greene is, she has the minimal neurons necessary to know that that wasn't real, and yet she put it up anyway. And this is what worries me about the deep fakes and the AI art and everything. It's not that people won't be able to tell that it's fake, it's that fewer and fewer people will give a damn at all. What do you think, Francesca?
Yeah, I know, exactly right. I mean, if anything, I do think that the unphotoshopped version is actually ironically an ad for Bud Light, because Bud Light, it has no head. I mean, seriously,
can't generate it.
The only head Bud Light sees is when someone's doing a keg stand on top of a keg of it. Like, that's it. Like, it's just so there you go. But like, yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, we'll keep doing this. They will follow anything. And again, this is someone who utilized QAnon conspiracy theories in order to advance her own political campaign. She will jump on the deepest of the fakes possible and use it whenever she can.
I don't know why, if you're Lesley Stahl of 60 Minutes, you're gonna give a platform to Marjorie Greene. But if you're gonna do that, at least use it as an opportunity to just read a series of insults at her.
Yes,
that is a good use of the time.
MAGA Miss Piggy, Karen CrossFit, what else?
That one's good. I do like that. Anyway, the issue was that
she just goes on for like 3 minutes.
No, just go until she literally walks out of the studio. Have a list of 1,000. ChatGPT will just spit out insults. I'm gonna do it. Anyway, no, that was pretty good. By the way, that would be a great sketch. You should use that footage and produce that with you as well.
Yes.
Anyway, the issue was, as fun as that was, they did talk about some of what she represents as a member of the right. And I don't think that Lesley Stahl's take or follow-ups were up to the task of making it worth your while for her to have time in 60 Minutes. Certain parts of it, certain individuals surely don't deserve much respect, and I don't think they get much respect, as you could tell from the insults that were coming earlier. But anyway, yes, she believes it is quite natural that she should always be attacking. She also believes that any attacks against her are fundamentally unfair and you should stop it right now. But I love just asking her, like, are you like Trump? That is the only thing she wants viewers to take away, is that she is Trump in high heels. And look, we can debate whether she intentionally styled herself after Trump. I don't know. I don't think that she had to style herself in the way that like Ron DeSantis does by doing like Trump's hand motions. I think that Marjorie Greene is the real deal. She is just as crazy and ignorant and hateful as she would have you believe. Others have to put it on as a bit of cosplay. She's actually like that. But the idea that like that would be seen as a bad thing for her, that's all she wants in today's Republican Party.
How was it to go through that many surgeries to make yourself look just as caveman-like as the former president? That must have been a big sacrifice for you, Marge. Like, seriously, no. But like, here's what I hate about this. And look, I didn't watch the full interview, so maybe Lesley Stahl went on to actually speak about substance. But it's incredible to me that you can say words like, you like to be in attack mode, you're like Donald Trump, and not be specific. You know, how you both cheered on the attack on the Capitol that tried to overturn a Democratic election, which really should disqualify you from office, but certainly from being on a primetime show like this one that used to be respected. No?
Yeah.
Okay, how about the fact that you both hate Mexicans? You love to talk about Mexicans a lot. Doesn't that really bond you? Did you guys, when you guys speak Spanish, do you get like, or you hear Spanish, you get triggered together? Is that like a thing? You guys text each other when, what? Like seriously, it's incredible how we can depoliticize celebrity to that point, and it only happens with the right. It only happens if you're on the right. It doesn't happen. And they try to do it to AOC, right? Because she's arguably a celebrity. They try, and she successfully tries to bring it back to the reality, right? But honestly, like, it's incredible to me that you have incoming freshman congresspeople. I had Summer Lee, Representative Summer Lee, the first Black woman to represent Pennsylvania in history. I had her on my show. You have Maxwell Frost, the youngest congressperson in the first Gen Z congressperson in Florida. These are people you should be interviewing. All right. These are people who made history. These are people who are examples to follow. These are also serious people. Marjorie Greene is a deeply unserious person, and everyone knows that.